Welcome to Averno City. It may look peaceful from here, but trust me, it's rotten to the bone. That's where we come in. Averno's finest. We swore an oath to protect this city, to look out for the citizens walking those streets below. There's bad guys, and there's good guys. And then there's us, all balancing on a knife edge, fighting each other just to survive. But it's a fight we're losing, and everybody knows it. We're understaffed, underpaid, and overworked. Worse than that, we got targets on our backs, and every low-life punk and thug thinks they can take aim. Heck, a few of us might even deserve those targets. Not all of Averno's finest are that fine. We got our fair share of rot, too. What good is an oath of honor if you got no honor to betray? But me, I believe in the badge. That chunk of metal means something. And hey, some days the good guys come out on top. But most days not so much. All the while, the fight rages on. The lucky ones get a flag and a plaque. The unlucky ones get a flag and a 21-gun salute. Why do we do it? Truth is, for some of us, it's all we know. But for others, it's in our blood.
And they remain at large. Chandler, Sayers, you're covering downtown. Keep 'em peeled. These guys are no joke.
You got it, boss.
All right, I know you're dying to get out there.
Can't wait.
But before you all charge into the blue, I want to introduce you to our newest tender lamb fresh out of the academy.
Bah! Where's Bo Peep when you need her?
Yeah, I could tell you where she was last night.
This officer graduated from the academy at the top of his class.
Yeah, that and 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee.
And Nick Cordell Jr.
What? No way.
will obviously have some big shoes to fill.
Jesus, what the...
Seriously?
They assigned him here?
Kowalski, if I may, I don't have to tell anyone in here about the late Chief Cordell, his stellar record, the respect you had for him, his untimely death. I especially don't have to tell Recruit Officer Cordell, who's lived with it every day of the last 5 years. But there is one thing I do want to remind you of. Every single one of you took an oath to protect this city, its residents, and your fellow brothers in blue. That's what matters. I don't care what your last name is, who your daddy was, or who you hang out with on your day off. Our worth comes from what we do, not who we know. I want you to welcome Officer Cordell, but I'm not asking you to take it easy on him.
On it.
Or hard on him. He's a cop, just like you, just like me. We're the ones out there making the hard choices, and those choices are what make us who we are. And Cordell, you're gonna have to learn the streets and the precinct the same way these mooks did. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Crystal, sir. Absolutely, sir.
Thank you, officers. Watch Commander.
Appreciated, Chief. Sergeant Kelly,
Yeah, boss?
the rook's with you.
I pulled the last one.
Why do you think I'm giving you this one?
Because I did something in a past life?
You did something. I'll alert the media.
Ugh.
All right, squad, let's get out there and make Averno City proud.
Yes, ma'am.
Time to pound pavement.
Come on, Rook. Let's go for a drive. I guess we better earn our paychecks. Welcome to the ACPD, kid. Time for our first mission, sustenance. But, you can drive. My hip's been acting up lately. Oh, and, don't worry about the fellas. They like to act tough, but that's just 'cause they don't have my natural good looks and winning personality. I bet you learn all kinds of fancy driving at the academy, but for now, let's just take it slow and steady. Don't want to scratch the paint job on your first day. Swing by the hot dog stand in Chinatown. There's a parking bay there. Good job, rookie. Time for some chow. There it is. Ah, tube steak. Breakfast of champions. How'd you take yours, kid?
The works.
A maximalist. I can respect that. What's the damage, Fareed?
Leo, my friend, for you, no charge.
Fareed, you old softy. You earn that tip every time, don't you? Ah, breathe it in, kid. Best part of the day. Besides, you can't patrol on an empty stomach. You know, your old man liked his dogs too. Ah, of course you do. We came up through the academy together. Took different paths when we got on the force, though. He wasn't gonna let anything get in his way. And me, well, let's just say, water finds its level, and my level is, easy mode.
Central to all units, bank robbery in progress. Mercer ACB Bank on Mercer Street, shot fired.
Ah, Christ on a crutch. Another beautiful moment ruined. Oh well, that's what they're paying us for, right? Central, this is Unit 84, responding code 3.
10-484, be advised, suspects are heavily armed, approach with caution.
Okay, kid. You wanted the real deal? This is it. Now remember, they get one warning. If they don't throw them down, we take them down. Get ready. Police! Freeze! Drop your weapons! Hold on! Doesn't look like they're gonna give us a choice. Light them up! Shots fired! Central, suspect is neutralized. Shooting! One less bad guy.
This is Bree Bookman in the ACTV Eye in the Sky, the #1 news chopper in Averno City. We're downtown where police are engaged in a fierce shootout following yet another bank robbery. It's not clear yet whether this is the notorious August gang or... Hold on. There's movement at the back of the building. More criminals coming out. They're boarding a vehicle. It's a dark van and it's... Oh my goodness! Keep it tuned to ACTV, folks. Looks like we're in for a police pursuit. We got it! Suspect vehicle was last seen in Brookhaven. 84 Adam, we have backup in your vicinity. What do you need?
Dispatch, we need backup here. Shots fired!
Suspect vehicle left Ramona.
Get closer!
Suspect vehicle identified in Brookhaven. Suspect vehicle last spotted in Ramona South.
Close the gap, Boot!
Fenwick intersection 4.
You're too far away!
Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick intersection 5. Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick intersection 4. Suspect vehicle identified in Richbury South.
Close the gap, Boot!
Assistance is available. Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick East.
Get closer!
84 Adam, requesting backup.
Dispatch to 84, message received. Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick North Bay. Suspect vehicle identified in Linden West.
You're too far away!
Support is standing by.
They missed it!
Dispatch, we need backup here.
Roger that.
We've got a chase. They ditched the vehicle.
Copy.
Don't you do it!
84 to Central. We got a 10:15. Pursuit has been terminated.
Copy that, 84. All units stand down. I repeat, stand down.
Whew! You did good, kid. Not everyone handles a pursuit like that on their first day. Come on, Cordell. There's someone I want you to meet. Mean Gene? What's today's major malfunction?
Oh, the usual. Misfiled evidence, sloppy dockets, illegible handwriting, contaminated evidence. I'm surprised some of your friends here made it out of grade school.
Cordell, meet Eugene, our evidence guy.
Eugene Papadopoulos at your service. Did Kelly try the old, "you drive, my hip hurts" routine on you yet?
Hey!
Thought so. He doesn't tend to lift a finger unless there's a gun drawn or a chance he might get pizza. Anyway, my job's to know where everything is, which basically means tracking down whatever you humps misfile, mislabel, or otherwise misplace.
We do our best.
Oh, I'm well aware of this unit's, limitations. Anyway, when you collect any evidence, you come see me. I'll make sure it's safe.
You're a peach, Gene. Never change.
Wasn't planning on it.
All right, kid. You did good today. But that won't mean a fart in a windstorm tomorrow. I'm out of here. I'll see you in the morning. Unless I die in my sleep. God, that sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Morning, Cordell. Tidy work yesterday. Keep that up and you'll be leaving Kelly in the dust before he even has time to retire.
Love you too, Kowalski.
I know we dropped you right into the thick of it on your first day, but fundamentals are important too.
What she means to say is that parking tickets are how the city pays the bills.
Come on, Kelly, you know that isn't true. This city hasn't paid its bills in years. Regardless, today is going to be about old-fashioned police work. You're going to walk a beat and maybe straighten out a little bit of this bent old city.
Check your handbook for the violations to look out for. Let's see what Averno City has in store for us today. Let's go find some parking violations. There are 6 different parking violations to look for. Blocking a hydrant, parking in the opposite direction of traffic, too close to a crossing or on the sidewalk. Oh, and of course, parking in the no parking zone. Oh, and don't forget expired parking meters. Just be sure a vehicle is parked illegally before issuing a ticket. You can't take it back. Ah, here's one. Can you see what parking violation this bozo is committing? Good job. The handbook shows all the violation types. Come on, let's check some parking meters. People are allowed to use parking bays until the meter expires. When you inspect the meter, 0 minutes remaining means it has expired. It's worth checking the meters at bays that are in use. There's a lot of people who don't like to pay their dues these days. Is it expired? Give him a ticket. Hey, you're getting the hang of this ticketing. You'll come across different crimes as you walk your beat. You could be issuing parking tickets 1 minute and chasing an armed thug the next. My advice, be prepared for anything. Will you look at this? Write 'em up. You're a natural. Let's carry on. Got eyes on a vandal. Go handle it, kid. Issue
Don't make it
fine
worse for
and
yourself.
Let's get out of here.
Control, check this one for priors.
Checking database for records. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Excellent. That handbook will help you stick to the rules. Graffiti is a type of vandalism and only warrants a fine. Picasso there surrendered as soon as he saw us, so we didn't need to arrest him. That said, some criminals like to try their luck. They might throw a few punches, or they might take off. Both of those are arrestable offenses. Even if the initial crime only warrants a fine, once a perp commits an arrestable crime, you gotta make the arrest. There's one. You know what to do. Get your baton out, partner. Oh! Whoa! Got a wild one here. Try to restrain him.
You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Affirmative, stand by. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Call an escort unit to take our suspect to the precinct. Don't worry, you'll still get all the credit for the arrest. Let's walk back to the station, but keep our eyes peeled. Spray can bandits in action.
Copy that.
Wait there.
Get after him.
Hold it. Hey. Don't make it worse for yourself. You have the right to remain silent. Control, check this one for priors.
Checking database for records. 84, no infractions on record.
Might as well escort this brain box ourselves. Quit struggling. Nice work, Rook. Some might chalk it up to natural talent, but instinct tells me your success today was due to strong mentorship from a true paragon of police work, a guardian of peace, and a shining pillar of hope in a city sorely in need. Right now, though, this pillar of hope needs a stiff drink. Anything you want to go over before we punch out?
How long have you been a police officer?
Coming up on 25 years. Did my time as a sharpshooter in Korea, then signed up for the ACPD a couple of years later. Same time as your pops. You could tell right away he was bound for big things. Me, though, I keep it simple. Never been any good at playing politics. I just say what's in my head, and that doesn't tend to do me any favors.
What's the story with the August gang?
They've been around for about 20 years. Started out pushing drugs, but once they got established, they moved into all kinds of stuff. Guns, gambling, counterfeiting, extortion. There's rumors they even got a white-collar arm now. Hell, they hit a goddamn bank yesterday. You know what's even crazier than those clown masks they wear? No one knows who really runs the show. Their big boss? He's a big question mark.
You're retiring soon, huh?
Not soon enough. The minute my ticket's punched, I'm out of here. Looking forward to some peace and quiet. No more running after perps or changing diapers on rookies straight out of the academy. No offense. Yeah, just a nice glass of scotch after dinner. Take my daughter to the Grand Canyon. My wife, too, if she'll let me.
I'll let you head home.
Okay by me. Listen, kid. You're just starting out, and I ain't got long left on the job, so I'm gonna be straight with you. This is a tough shop in a tough town. I seen a lot of kids come out of the academy all fired up about truth and justice and the American way, only to end up either on the take or in a casket. My advice? Keep your head down. Stick to your beat, don't piss off the chief, and maybe, just maybe, you'll get to retirement in one piece like me. You got that?
Aren't we supposed to be fighting for justice?
Look around you, kid. That fight's been over for years. If you think the ACPD runs this town, you're kidding yourself. If you're waiting for the other humps here at the precinct to step up, I hope you got some time on your hands. Ever since the gangs got to your old man, all the badges have been running scared. Stands to reason, if they could hit him, they could sure as hell hit any one of us. And that chased the fight right out of them. Me? I never had too much fight in me to begin with. Anyway, sorry, I probably shouldn't have said any of that. Oh well, what do you want from Motormouth Kelly? I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Get home safe.
Hey, Rook. Chief wants to see you in his office.
In any case, we're going to need to keep this quiet, even here in the shop. This is not for general consumption.
Got it.
Ah, Cordell, come in. I want you to meet Detectives Lee and Ferreira, our top investigators working the organized crime beat.
Heard about your baptism by fire at the bank the other day.
Yeah, log 200 more like that and you'll be a real Averno cop.
I don't know, look at him. I think he's got it in his bones. It's good to meet you, Cordell. Your pop was one of my heroes.
That'll be all, gentlemen. So, Cordell, it seems your work at the bank the other day turned up a promising lead. We discovered a print on a dropped weapon. It matched someone who wasn't even at the scene. A Mr. Michael McKenzie, rich guy, lives in a mansion on the north side. Tactical paid him a visit a few minutes ago, but it seems he was tipped off. Soon as they breached, he sped off out the back. We're scrambling an aerial unit to track the vehicle now.
Excuse me, sir. Bird is fueled, ready for wheels up in 2.
Martinez, this is Officer Cordell. He'll be with you on this operation.
A rookie, sir? Is this the right time for...
It's the right time for you to obey orders, Flight Officer.
Yes, sir. See you up top, Cordell. We gotta move.
I authorized you on this mission because I was impressed by your performance at the bank, Cordell. Don't make me regret this decision. Now get up there.
Let's go, Rook. We don't got all day. Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick intersection 6. Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick intersection 7. Watch your height. Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick East. Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick intersection 2. Suspect vehicle last spotted in Litchfield. There he is. Whoa, he is moving.
Hawk 12, maintain position behind target vehicle.
You know how to work a spotlight? Keep it glued to the perp and call in backup as you need it.
I need some backup.
Roger that. Hawk 12, you're too low.
Dispatch, I need backup here.
Received. Suspect vehicle last spotted in Chinatown.
I need some backup.
Copy. Maintain spotlight coverage.
Central, be advised, suspect missed the spikes.
84 Adams, requesting backup.
Received. Hawk 12 to Central, aerial pursuit has been terminated.
Hawk 12, you are cleared to return to command.
Excellent police work, Cordell. Let's hope it gives us something solid to go on before the August gang strikes again.
Kelly, Cordell, a word.
What's shaking, Kowalski?
Why don't you take Cordell out and show him how we handle reckless driving in this town?
By promoting the cops that do it most?
I'm not kidding around, Kelly. We need collars. The mayor's been making noise about quality of life crimes. It's in our interest to show him some numbers on that.
Let me guess. Election year.
Oh, so you wait till you retire to start paying attention to how this city works?
It's amazing what almost being a civilian will do. Come on, Rook. Let's go make the streets safe for some local politicians' careers. You take the wheel, kid. You're only going to learn this kind of thing by doing it yourself. On vehicle patrols, you want to keep an eye out for speeders and erratic drivers. Drive slow, eyes open. If we see someone breaking the law, I'll guide you. If you're struggling to find speeders, the highways are a good bet. We got a live one, kid. Get behind them and blip the siren to make them pull over. Check their ID, then issue the fine. In that order.
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Received. Checking now.
Speeding like that deserves a fine.
Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Right call. Get behind a vehicle to check their speed. You won't always be able to tell if a car is speeding, which is why we check their speed. Same routine as before. Get on their tail and flip the siren. Okay, go check their ID, but don't issue a fine just yet.
Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Checking database for records.
I smell booze. Ask them to exit the vehicle and then perform a breath test. You just got your first DUI, partner. Go ahead and
You
make
have the
the
right
arrest.
to remain silent.
If you're struggling to find speeders, the highways are a good bet. Speeders are out in force today. All you, kid. Don't let them get away! Get tighter to the suspect! Focus!
Driver, pull your vehicle over.
Suspect last spotted at South Shore.
Surrender now. We got you. ACPD.
Suspect vehicle was last seen in Bakersfield. We have units on standby if required.
Dispatch, we need backup here.
10-4.
Get closer.
Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick intersection 5. Suspect vehicle identified in Ridgebury South.
We got you.
Mind the civilians. Chase him! Check your authorized force.
Hook 'em
You
and
have the
book 'em,
right to
kid.
remain silent. Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Affirmative, standby. 84, no infractions on record.
Okay, they're sober. Can't outrun the law. What say we run this one downtown ourselves? What are you waiting for? Get him out of the car and into the station. Just relax, will ya?
Kelly, Cordell, Chief wants to see you. He's gonna be at Kavanaugh's. I think that's a bar over at the plaza.
Oh, come on, we're about to clock out.
Yeah, I don't write the messages. I just read them.
Come on, kid. Guess I'd rather torpedo my evening than torpedo my pension.
Thanks for joining us. Now that we're all here, I want to introduce you to Antonio. He's got inside information about the August gang, and he's willing to share.
Just out of the goodness of his own heart, huh?
Let's just say the department has a certain amount of leverage here. Antonio is opting to act in his own self-interest.
Jail doesn't suit my delicate constitution. I have a feeling you'd do the same in my shoes.
That's why you won't find me in your shoes.
Gentlemen, let's stow the chatter and get to work. Antonio says he can give us the leader of the August gang.
Mr. Nobody.
The question mark.
Oh, he's got a name. Matthew Costa.
Oh yeah? And where do we find this Mr. Costa?
He's holed up in the steel mill. That's been the August gang's main base for the past 2 months.
I've mobilized a SWAT unit for tonight. We don't want to risk them moving again, and I'm worried we have some loose lips in the precinct.
No time like the present.
Hell yeah.
Cordell and Kelly, I want you there with Ferreira and Lee as part of the backup squad. Let's suit up and load out. Antonio, we appreciate you risking your skin to give us this intel.
Oh, anything for our boys in blue.
Yeah, whatever you say. Ferreira, you ready?
You bet your ass.
Ground team, on me. We'll hold this position by the door and watch for runners. These goons aren't expecting us, so we should catch them off guard. Breach team, begin your approach. Remember, Costa is your primary target. We want him alive. According to our source, he's in a red jacket. On my mark, 3, 2, 1, mark.
Police, freeze!
My squad is outnumbered. I need reinforcements now.
Ground team, get in there!
Got a positive ID on the leader, sir. He's in a red jacket.
That's your guy. Remember, you need him alive.
He's running.
Take him down! One less bad guy. Shots fired!
Target is down.
He's shooting!
Suspect down.
Take him down! Central, suspect is neutralized.
He's running.
You have the right to remain silent. Control, check this one for priors.
Received. Checking now. 84, individual is a known felon.
Quit struggling. You had a good long while to make trouble out here. Now you're gonna be with us for a good while longer.
You got the wrong guy.
Tell it to the judge, numbnuts. Just relax, will ya?
All right, officers. Organized crime has finished their initial sweep of the steel mill. They have confirmed it was the August Gang's primary base of operations. The DA is satisfied that we have enough evidence to prosecute Matthew Costa as the leader of the organization.
That mean we finally get a little peace and quiet around here?
You know how this works, Sergeant. We take down one scumbag, the rest scramble to fill the void. My gut says the other gangs will be out in force in the coming days, trying to become the new kings of the hill. Our job is to stop them. But that's for tomorrow. Tonight, we sleep the sleep of the just. Good work, all of you. Dismissed. Except you, Cordell. My office. Your father would have been proud of what you did today, Cordell. I know he inspired you to enlist in the ACPD. And if that motivates you to be a good cop, I'm all for it.
Thank you, sir.
I've been meaning to clear the air about something else as well. You might have heard things, but I want you to get it straight from me. The department did everything we could to track down your father's killer. I headed the investigation myself, but on a case this big, in a town this dirty, no one wants to step forward for fear of catching a bullet of their own. Was it random, intentional, someone sick in the head? We just don't know. But those are the risks we sign up for every day we put on this uniform. Trying to figure it all out will just drive you crazy. Like I said, your father would have been proud to see you in that uniform. And he would have wanted you to focus on keeping the city safe. Speaking of which, I want you to start working with Detectives Ferreira and Lee on your next shift. They're going to have their hands full with the garbage that will show up and try to fill the August Gang's shoes. And I have a feeling they'll be keeping you more than busy. Dismiss, Cordell.
I wish I could say otherwise, but it's a royal mess out there today. Chandler, Sayers, take Brookhaven.
You got it, boss.
Christie, Selby, make sure things stay on the rails in the east.
On it.
Cordell, Kelly, Chief wants you to have a chat with Detectives Lee and Ferrara before you set out on patrol.
Will do, Kowalski. What do you know, kid? They got you talking to the detectives already. You must be doing something right.
Hey, Cordell, Kelly, it's good to see you. We're going to be ramping up our gang enforcement in the coming days based on some strong leads we've been getting, and we wanted to loop you in.
The two main gangs in our sights are the Jawheads, my little problem, and Crimson Serpent. Those dopes are being handled by Detective Lee.
While you're out on the beat, we want you to keep your eye out for gang members committing crimes. Once you've resolved the immediate situation, be on the alert for any additional evidence they might have dropped.
If you're able to arrest a gang member, you can also find additional clues by searching them. To take these gangs down, we're gonna need enough evidence to make the charges stick.
For now, you can leave the paperwork to us. When you find something, take it to Eugene up in the evidence room. He'll link it to our active cases and keep us posted. Once we get enough evidence, we can try to take down the leaders.
The chief says he wants you in the ocean, but not so deep it's over your head. These might be the biggest operations the precinct runs, but we still need worker bees to take care of the nitty-gritty. That's where you come in. You're on what we like to call run around and deal with crap we don't want to duty. Like talking to that scumbag Antonio.
Antonio says he'll pass us info at particular times and places. You'll go pick it up for us. Sometimes it'll be at Kavanaugh's. If he can't make it there, he'll call a prearranged payphone. He says it's the only way he can stay safe. What a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but thankfully for us, he's your pain in the ass. You want to wear the blues? You gotta pay your dues.
We all did it coming up.
Damn right. Oh, while you're up, go ahead and take this to Eugene in the evidence room. He'll talk you through his organization system.
Hey, Cordell. Thanks for bringing this in. I guess now's a good time to talk you through how I keep track of the evidence. Take a look. Averno's gangs all have a hierarchy. We don't want to go after the big boss before we can make the charges stick. To do that, we need evidence. As you gather materials from crime scenes, I'll track the evidence against the gangster's photo. When the detectives think we have enough to make a case, they'll put together an operation to bring them in. We work our way up the chain. We get the low-level guys, and they lead us to the captain. We get the captain, and they lead us to the underboss. Eventually, we'll have enough of a foundation to target the gang's boss, arrest them, and shut down the gang for good. That Crimson Serpent evidence you just gave me is now logged in the right spot. Bring me more, and we'll start filling out the picture. Not all of the evidence you gather will be related to the gangs, but anything that connects to an active gangster will end up in here, logged against the appropriate person. Good luck out there.
You ready to get going on Crimson Serpent?
Tell me what you know about them.
The Serpents have been a player in Averno's drug and arms trade for a few years. Used to be all Chinese, but these days, the place is a regular melting pot. The leader's name is Charles Wong. He tries to play himself off as an upstanding local business leader, but we all know he's got a broader definition of business than most people. Guy's slippery as hell, but he keeps his hands clean. And his profile high, just to spite us. I can't wait for the day we take that smug slime ball down.
How's the investigation going?
Slow. Sometimes I just want these people to get a whole lot less civilized so we could take the gloves off. But that's me. I used to be in tactical. Still miss the adrenaline. These days it's more paperwork and less battering rams for me, but you get us the goods on these guys, you better believe we're rolling in hard. Our first order of business is Geo Weaver. New to the scene, but very arrogant. Looking to make a name for herself. You keep an eye out for evidence. I'll see if we can link it to her. Cordell, nice work out there. We got enough evidence to give Weaver her day in court. Antonio got in touch. Says he's gonna call the payphone. Why don't you go talk to him for me?
got a tip on Weaver. She's on the rooftop on Portalo Hill, right by the gas station. Better get there quick though, she's a restless one.
He give you anything?
Weaver's at a rooftop on Portalo Hill. We have to go right now.
That's great, kid. I'll call it in. Dispatch, give me Lee.
This is Lee.
We know where Weaver is. Rooftop on Portalo Hill. Heading there now.
10-4. Great work. We're on our way.
Squad car. Looks like someone beat us to it.
Appreciate the donation to my, retirement fund. So yeah, the department's starting to build a pretty serious case on your outfit. If you guys keep leaving loose ends, it could get rough for you.
I'll tell Popov to tighten things up. Anyone new in the department I need to worry about?
Nah, just a rookie. Remember Chief Cordell? His kid.
More cannon fodder. Love it. Hey, who the hell is that?
Christ, it's the Cordell kid!
You have the right to remain silent.
Hey, Cordell. Look who the cat dragged in. Officer Joy.
Come on, Kelly. I thought cops were supposed to stick together.
And I thought they weren't supposed to take kickbacks from crooks for inside information.
Control, check this one for priors.
Received. Checking now.
Central, get the cell ready.
Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
We'll take that.
Quit struggling.
Come on, Daniel.
I expect this from the rank and file, but you know better.
I was working undercover!
Don't try to feed me that, Choi! When Cordell found you, you were delivering our info to the Crimson Serpent.
So I could prove they're dirty.
This may come as a shock, Danny, but we already know the Crimson Serpent commits crimes. Now we just know they commit them with your help. You're a disgrace to the badge officer. At least I won't have to call you that much longer.
Don't do this. I have information to trade. There's a shipment coming in.
From where?
I'm not sure, but it's coming in at the docks.
Oh, it's good to know a ship is going to come through the docks.
It's supposed to be the biggest one they've had all year. Pavlov is overseeing the drop personally.
Now there's something we can chat about. Thanks for your work today, Nick. You can go ahead and punch out. Looks like Danny and I have a lot to catch up on.
It's time to get moving on the jawheads, Cordell. Let's start with how they operate.
What can you tell me?
They're garden variety punks, wannabe revolutionaries, heads full of garbage and faces full of safety pins. Christ, I'd rather deal with hippies any day, and I frickin' hate hippies. Along with the love of terrible fashion and music, seems they've developed a taste for armed robberies, assault, and smuggling. You name it, there's probably a lowlife doing it.
How's the investigation going?
Well, they're not exactly hiding what they're up to. We just need enough evidence to make the charges stick. The chief said he was going to help me out with some personnel, but then he sent you. We all have to start somewhere. I just don't know why it has to be on my case. Until recently, the Jawheads were a bunch of disorganized small-timers. Something changed when they crystallized around this band Caviar Lockjaw, or as I like to call them, Audio Poison. The band's been an effective recruitment tool. Now kids are lining up to get a taste of living dangerously. So our first order of business is to take them down. I want you to find anything we can tie to Caviar Lockjaw and get it to Eugene, okay?
Cordell, we got some decent intel out of that dirtbag Choi regarding the big weapons shipment coming in. Combined with the evidence you've been collecting, we're pretty confident we know the time, the place, the works. The last piece of the puzzle is to catch the perps in the act, so we're not rushing in guns blazing on this one. We wait until the handover is complete, then intercept the vehicles as they head away from the docks. I want you in the chopper with Martinez, tracking targets to help our units on the ground. I'll ride Hurt over the radio.
Martinez, you read me?
Copy that, Detective. We read you loud and clear.
Okay, head for the docks and hold for my signal.
Copy that, Control.
There goes the first one, but here comes another. Get the spotlight on him and keep it there. Dispatching cruisers to take him down.
Roger that, Control. Okay, Cordell, it's your time to shine. Maintain spotlight coverage.
Suspect vehicle identified on Long Mile Bridge.
Need backup at my location.
Roger that.
Dispatch, I need backup here.
Understood. Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick Intersection 2.
I need some backup.
10-4. Keep that spotlight on the suspect.
Need backup at my location.
Received. Get that spotlight on the target.
Dispatch, I need backup here.
Acknowledged. Suspect last spotted at Shermer Court.
That's one down. Here comes another. Get on him and stay on him.
Copy. On our way. Suspect vehicle was last seen on Apollo Intersection 5. Keep that spotlight on the suspect. I need that light on the target.
I need some backup.
Copy. Suspect vehicle last spotted on Apollo Intersection 7. Pull up, you need height. Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick Intersection 3. Backup is standing by.
Dispatch, I need backup here.
84 received. Suspect vehicle last spotted in Bakersfield.
84 Adam, requesting backup.
10-4.
10-4, roadblock in position.
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick Intersection 7. Maintain spotlight coverage.
And who do we have here? If it isn't our old friend Popov. He doesn't look happy at all. Okay, team. All vehicles and our prime suspect are accounted for. All units, return to the precinct for debriefing.
It's been a while, Popov.
Apparently. You look thin.
You know me. I just like to stay hungry. Our boss has been leaving quite a trail. Looks like I'll be getting a meal pretty soon here.
We both know you have nothing on Mr. Long. That's why they put you on this loser of a case. You and this boy.
That boy is Chief Cordell's son. Show a little respect. He's got more integrity in his pinky toe than you've got in your entire crew.
Oh, my apologies, baby Cordell. Didn't know you'd gone into the family business. Guess it made sense, given how well it went last time.
You don't have to stick around for this, Cordell. I'll finish up the details and get him back to his cell. Go get some shut-eye. You've earned it.
The evidence you're collecting is starting to add up. We'll chalk it up to beginner's luck. It's time to bring Viper Vega in for questioning. He's the lead singer of Caviar Lockjaw, and they're playing a show tonight at the Roxy Lounge. I wish every criminal advertised where they were gonna be.
Find the perp, quick! Punk rock, huh? Well, it can't be as bad as Clarice's violin recitals. Love that girl to pieces, but a musician she is not. Okay, let's try to make this quick. Hopefully it comes quietly. A lot of bystanders up there, so you'll probably want some non-lethal weapons on hand. Switch things up at the trunk if you need to.
What do you want, pig?
Mr. Vega?
Who's asking?
The ACPD. We'd like you to come down to the precinct to answer a few questions.
Hey, you don't fool me. This is a frame-up. I'm not going down that easy. Jawheads, we got some pigs who want to get roasted. Let's show them how we fry bacon around here.
Suspect. Target is down.
Arrest her!
Whoa, we can't use lethal force here. Stop resisting.
Fascists! You think we don't see what you're doing? This is an obvious ploy to suppress our message! The system always tries to destroy what it can't control! Stay strong, Jawheads! This just proves we're right!
Yeah, you can feel however you want about it. They're just doing our jobs. Come on, kid. Let's get this palooka down to the station.
You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to remain silent.
No signs of life. They belong behind bars. One dead. Cover the body.
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Checking database for records. 84, individual is a known felon.
You need to put them in the vehicle. Quit struggling.
Cancelling our show just pissed off a legion of jawheads, cop. You better watch your back.
Oh, I'm quaking in my boots. Listen, if you wanted to play your little songs, you should have kept your nose clean. Bert.
It's Viper Vega. Get it straight.
Says Bert Wachowski on your birth certificate, though, doesn't it? Let's stick with that. You're looking at a lot of time here, Bert. I suggest you can the attitude and start telling me what you know.
And I suggest you shove it up your arse. I'm not giving you Razor, or Annie, or anyone else.
Yeah, you're a regular bank vault. How am I ever gonna get any information out of you? Cordell, you heard him. Keep an eye out for any evidence about jawhead higher-ups named Annie or Razor. You can head out. I'll get this punk booked.
Cordell, Kelly, I'm glad you're here. This is a big day. I just went through the files for a 5th time. It's airtight. We have everything we need to bring down Charles Wong and his whole empire.
That's great news.
You bet your ass it is. Chief just signed off on my plan for the raid. I'm taking my crew in through the loading dock so we can all barrel through at once. I want you two to cover the front in case any rats try to escape the sinking ship.
All right. Babysit in the front door. We can handle that, right, Cordell? Let's go get him. Here we go. The Jade Emperor. So I guess we just stand out here and look pretty while the main team goes in through the back. Let's stay on our toes, though, in case anyone tries to escape out this way.
Stay sharp, everyone. The Crimson Serpents are always prepared. Here we go. This is what the training's for. 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go! Target sighted! He's running!
Check it out. That's Charles Wong. Get after him, Cordell.
Suspect sighted on the roof, surrounded by multiple hostiles. Suspect has descended a ladder and entered a black Camaro with a red stripe.
Get him! Get him!
You have the right to remain silent.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Get tighter to the suspect!
We got you!
Suspect is on foot!
84 received.
Hey, quit struggling!
Book 'em, Dano!
You have the right to remain silent.
Central, be advised. Suspect has been apprehended. Nice work, kid.
All units be advised, suspect has been apprehended and secured.
That's what I'm talking about. Bring him in, you two.
Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Checking database for records. Records indicate prior criminal activity.
We'll take that. Had a few brewskis. Quit struggling. You got this, kid?
Finally! I can't say how happy I am to have you as our guest, Mr. Wong.
The pleasure is all yours, I assure you. I would like to see my lawyer, please.
All in good time, friend. We've got a lot to discuss, you and me.
You may find our opinions on that differ. I am curious about one thing though. Why is this young officer joining us today?
What do you know about Nick Cordell Sr.?
Ah, you're Cordell's son. I remember your face from the papers at the time of his untimely passing. I'm afraid I only know as much as any grateful law-abiding citizen. He was our police chief and was involved in a tragic and violent outburst from a troubled community. Now, much as I would love to speak at length with you fine peace officers, if you recall, I asked for my lawyer. I will not be speaking further until he is present.
He's on his way, Charles, but don't get your hopes up. We've got you for real this time. Now, what do you know about the shipment Popov oversaw? You're just gonna sit there like a coward? Nick, this is gonna take a while. You can head out. Great work today.
Cordell, the evidence all points to a dangerous plot being carried out by one Annie Agro, the Jawhead second in command. She's planting explosives around the city, targeting billboards, or to quote from their literature, fascist mind control outposts. She's got multiple teams setting charges, and they're going to try to detonate the billboards one after the other for maximum effect. We're listening in for their radio chatter and have cars spread across the city. I want you in the chopper with Flight Officer Martinez. When we get a location, you light it up so officers on the ground can evacuate the area and apprehend the culprits. Martinez is waiting for you on the roof. There's no time to lose.
Come on, Cordell, we gotta pull pitch right now.
We're sending coordinates. Watch for anyone out on the rooftops. We have to find them before they can set off the bombs.
Point your spotlight on those neon signs. Find the explosives.
Evacuate the area.
On 12 to Central, suspects are sighted. Calling evac. Keep that spotlight steady, Cordell.
Copy that, Hawk 12. We're evacuating the area. We may not have the time to stop the explosion. Evacuation complete.
Get cleared. We've identified the next area. Sending coordinates. Get over there.
To hustle. It could detonate any second.
Evacuate the area.
On 12 to Central, second team sighted. Clear for evac.
Copy, Hawk 12. All citizens evacuated.
It's gonna blow. Looks like we got everyone out in time. But what? Okay, there's another bomb. Looks like this one's the work of Agro Annie herself. Cordell, Martinez, get there. Coordinates inbound.
Jesus, how many explosives do these freaks have access to? Find the next device, rookie.
Evacuate the area.
Central, we see them. Get these people out of there. Light them up, Cordell.
Evacuation successful. No casualties reported.
Positive ID on Annie Agro.
We got you.
Steady.
Surrender now.
Adams, requesting backup.
Acknowledged.
That's it. That's it. Okay, we got her. Repeat, we got her.
Quite the fireworks display you put on tonight, Ms. Agro.
We're bringing down the system you sold your soul to enforce. How does that feel?
Like a boil on my ass. An unpleasant sensation, but nothing I haven't dealt with before. Let me guess, you're a true believer, and you'd never, ever rat out the boss.
Personal sacrifice is the cost of a new world made in our image. Something a cop could never understand.
Is that a yes?
You won't get another word out of me about Razor. When he cuts you, you'll know.
This may surprise you, but I appreciate your clarity. You decide you want to sing, you know where to find me. Until then, please enjoy the tender hospitalities of the Averno Department of Corrections. We're done here, Cordell. Let me know if you dig up anything on the Jawhead's top dog. We're getting close. I can feel it. Got a message from Antonio. He wants to talk. Yeah, I got bigger fish to fry here. Head over to the payphone and wait for his call, will ya?
For info on Razor. I've known that vicious son of a bitch since he was a pup. Now he's running the show for the Jawheads. Oh, they grow up so fast. And what do you know? I just got a tip. He's hiding out up on a rooftop in Warhurst. But you better get over there quick. He never stays in one place for too long. And don't say I didn't warn you. He's not gonna go down without a fight.
Okay, here we go. Let's hope this guy's a pushover like Vega.
Damn it! It's the pigs!
You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Affirmative, stand by. 84, no infractions on record.
He's getting away! Get in the vehicle and go after him!
Suspect vehicle was last seen on Apollo intersection 5.
Close the gap, Boot!
Suspect vehicle identified on Apollo intersection 3.
We got you.
Suspect vehicle was last seen in Sentinel Square.
We got you. Surrender now. We got you.
Suspect vehicle last spotted in Sunnyside.
Surrender now. We got you. We got you.
You have the right to remain silent.
You take me down? 1,000 spring up in my place.
Appreciate the update. Come on, kid. Let's get him to the precinct. This is one hell of a caller. The suspects need to go in the vehicle. Mind the civilians. Quit struggling.
So, how long you been in the revolutionary business, Razor?
It's not a business. It's a life or death struggle against the system. I have nothing to say to you.
What's the matter? Missing an audience of impressionable teenagers?
They know the score better than you, pig.
tough talk for a guy in custody.
What are you gonna do? Rough me out?
Bet you'd love that for your jailhouse memoir. But sorry, no. We do things the right way here in Inferno City.
Oh, you're the one clean cop in this precinct.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just what I said. I'm done talking.
Fine by me. I've got enough evidence on you to speak plenty. Okay, I'm gonna get Glorious Leader back to his cell. He's got a lot of rotting to get to. Nice work on this one, Cordell. You still got a long way to go, but for a rookie, you're not off to a bad start.
These streets won't clean themselves.
Hey, Rook. Chief wants to see you in his office.
Cordell, I have a mission for you that will require both subtlety and discretion. And I'm going to have to ask you to keep all knowledge of this from your partner.
Sounds serious. What's going on?
Well, I'm just going to come out and say it. Sergeant Kelly's retirement party is tonight. He's still got a few weeks until he retires, but if we wait until then for the party, he'll be halfway to the Grand Canyon. Precinct tradition says the partner picks up the cake. It's on you to make sure this mission is successful and delicious. Don't let us down, okay?
I'm on it.
Good evening, officer. You're here for the cupcake? I mean the cupcake. Been making that mistake all day. I was just finishing up the decorations. What was the message you guys wanted again?
"25 years of tireless service."
Okay, I'm sure he'll be touched. I'll get the message added to the cake and deliver it to the party for you. Have a good night.
Everyone, if I could have your attention. Sergeant Kelly, your work here in this city and this department has been...
adequate?
All right. You may not have been our most ambitious recruit, but I think everyone here agrees that what you lack in stats, you make up for in heart. So, on behalf of everyone at the ACPD...
And all the donut sellers down on Central?
I would like to offer my sincere thanks for 25 years of faithful service to our fine city.
And its hot dog stands.
We all wish you nothing but joy, and that your last week on the force will be your best yet. To Leo.
We'll miss you, Kelly.
Don't be a stranger. One of the best.
Here's to you, buddy.
Aw, that's sweet.
It's a cake, dummy.
You know what I meant. This is nice. So is the gold watch inside this thing, or do I get that in the mail?
We'll miss you, Kelly.
And I'll miss your mom's home cooking.
Oh.
Seriously, though, the people in this precinct mean the world to me. Thanks for having my back. Now let's all get wrecked on the boss's dime!
Strong work out there, Cordell. You're a credit to the uniform. You're making the most of the intelligence we've gotten from Antonio. Your father would have been proud.
You're really making a name for yourself out there, rookie. Just remember, the other side's taking notes too. Don't get too big for your britches, and don't forget where your bread is buttered. As in, I'm the one who's gonna assign you your new partner.
Nice job on the cake, kid. You watch. Before you know it, you're gonna be the one changing diapers on some dewy recruit fresh out of the academy. And people will be busting balls at your retirement party. Blink of an eye. Mark my words. Blink of a friggin' eye.
That info from Antonio's paying off big, huh? Just remember, you can't trust a rat. If they'll turn on their friends, they'll turn on anybody.
I still don't understand why we celebrate when officers leave the force. How about celebrating the ones that stay? There is one bright side to Kelly leaving, though. Average productivity in the precinct is gonna skyrocket.
Hey there, Cordell. Nice little, get-together here. Listen, I was cleaning behind the file cabinets today. You wouldn't believe how filthy it gets back there. Anyway, I found something. A letter. I guess it fell down there. Gosh, must have been at least 5 years because, well, it's from your father. It's addressed to you, but I guess it was never sent. I thought you'd want to have it. I left it for you in your mail slot back at the precinct.
From my father? I need to check this out. Thanks, Eugene.
Least I could do for the only guy who files his evidence correctly around here.
Hey, son, I'll always remember you playing cops and robbers with the neighborhood kids. You never wanted to be the bad guy. Things get more complicated when you're older, but never forget this. Every day is a new opportunity to be the good guy. At 15, you're already talking about joining the force, so I'm gonna give you this as inspiration when you start. A key to where you're headed, the chief's office, my office. You can carry this until you get the job. as a reminder that I'll always believe in you. And I'll understand if you sneak in there sometimes late at night just to see how it feels. Love, Dad.
What the hell is going on, Cordell?
Really sorry. I went in the wrong door.
Unacceptable! If you think I'm going to cut you any breaks based on your clearance rate or because your last name is Cordell, you got another thing coming.
I'm sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it, officer. This is either rank incompetence or gross insubordination. Either way, we're going to make sure it doesn't happen again. Report to Kowalski in the morning for your new assignment.
Don't have much up top today. Most of the Jawheads and Crimson Serpents are behind bars at this point, so the streets have been quiet. Stay on your toes, though. Chandler, Sayers, take the north side. Selby, Christie, you're on the western. Cordell and Kelly, you're on, let's see. Yep, parking infractions and litter violations.
Someone's in the doghouse.
You make a pass at the chief again last night, Kelly. You know you're not his type.
Come on, Kowalski. Parking in trash? Give me a break.
Don't you come on Kowalski me, Kelly. You got beef? Take it up with your partner. Apparently, he could stand to learn some manners. Having a few drinks is one thing, insubordination is another.
Come on, kid. Hey, kid. You look a little shook. It's just parking duty, okay? A little mortifying, but we'll get through it.
It's the chief. He's hiding something.
Hey, listen. We all got secrets.
This one's about my dad's death.
Ah, Christ, kid. You sure you want to be tossing stuff like that around? That's how rumors get started.
I know what I saw. Something's wrong.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything about this. now you got me thinking. The other night, Barbara and I were headed home from the movies. I saw Jackson's cruiser parked out the back of the mall. Of course, it's probably nothing, but it made me wonder, what say you and me go check for litter bugs over that way? You know, just in case. Blazes. That's the chief. The hell is he doing back here?
I have to see what's going on.
If you stay on street level, he'll see you for sure. You want to get closer, you're gonna have to stay up high. There's a ladder. You climb up there and you got a better chance of staying out of sight. I'd join you, but, you know, this damn hip. I'll stay back here. You know, as a lookout.
Place.
Warehouse 6, yes.
You could have gone all day without saying that out loud, Bird Brain. You gotta screw loose or something?
I'm sorry, I'm tired. It's been a very long week.
Well, crime never sleeps, but the police probably should.
Give me a break, Antonio. You're getting everything you want.
What I want is to stay out of jail. You should probably want the same. Shopping up. I'll see you there.
You find anything out, kid?
The chief was meeting with Antonio.
Getting more dirt on the gangs, yeah?
It sounds like the chief's doing Antonio's bidding.
What? No, that can't be. What'd you hear?
They're doing something at Warehouse 6.
Guess there's only one way to find out what's going on. Let's get over there. Okay, so we checked it out. Doesn't look like anything fishy's happening. Come on, let's, go give out some parking tickets or something.
I'm going in.
I don't know, kid. I say we leave well enough alone.
No, I know something's up.
You're swinging at shadows. I don't like it.
I'm not asking you to.
Listen, you're not just risking your shield here, you're risking your life. This is either a death trap or career suicide. Either way, I can't help you dig your own grave.
Sorry, but I need to do this.
Well, I understand that. Respect it too. But hell, I hope you can understand that I can't condone it. I won't rat you out, but I can't go in there with you.
I get it.
I hope you find what you're looking for, kid. Good luck.
Officer Cordell, so nice of you to join us. I was so excited when I found out it was you skulking around. Why, you're practically police royalty. Police royalty. I think that's my new favorite oxymoron. Not to be confused with my favorite moron. That would be you. I mean, you didn't find my tips a little too good to be true? First, the head of the August gang on a silver platter, then the skinny on every other major outfit in the city? I've heard of good informants, but someone who can give you everybody. You gotta figure that guy's connected. Unless you aren't figuring at all. Which I guess I should have expected out of the cops, but that's not important now. What matters is that you chumps just took out every one of my rivals without me lifting a finger. Oh, you didn't know? Oh, that is just precious. Are you gonna cry some poor little piggy tears for me over it? Well, don't bother. I got bigger things on my mind. Since I'm here talking to you, instead of picking up a shipment of high-powered weaponry, looks like Chief Jackson is trying to play some tricks of his own. You know, it always amazes me what my pretty little piggies will do for a promotion. For funding, for fame and glory. They'll sell out their own. Hell, they'll sell out their entire city. And, you know, it wasn't just Chief Jackson. Oh, no. He had help getting this whole thing set up. From the true master of deception, your dear sainted daddy. Maybe he turned on me, or maybe he's just getting sloppy. Ah, well, it was a nice arrangement while it lasted. He'll pay the same way your dear old papa did. Oh yes, we can't have any nervous Nellies in my ranks of pretty piggies. Once you get cold feet, I'm afraid you gotta go to cold storage. But oh, where are my manners? Here I've been standing in front of a Cordell all this time, and I haven't even had the decency to kill you. I am so dreadfully sorry. Oh, you know what? This is the same gun I used on him. There's something almost sweet about that, don't you think? Okay, are you ready? It's time to close the circle.
Freeze, scumbag!
What the hell? Get him!
Shots fired!
Suspect AIA.
Take him down!
Suspect down. Target is down.
He's shooting! Take him down! Cuff him up, boot!
You have the right to remain silent.
He's shooting! One less bad guy.
Jeez, I can't leave you alone for 2 minutes, kid. You got brass ones, though. I'll tell you that.
So, what happened in there?
Antonio was the leader of the August gang.
Yeah, I figured that one out when I saw him with his gun to your head.
The chief's in on it too.
Aw, come on. Jackson's dirty? Well, you really know how to ruin a guy's day.
Thanks for saving me.
You owe me one, kid. Now let's get back to the precinct and regroup. Antonio could be anywhere by now. And we have to find the chief. Stat.
Well, you two look like death warmed over. Head to the briefing room. Kowalski's waiting for you.
Jesus Christ, you two! Where you been? All hell's been breaking loose.
I got this, Nick. Antonio stitched us up. He's a leader of the August gang. They've been lying low while he used us to take down their competition. And here's the kicker. The chief helped him do it. He's been working with Antonio for years to boost the department's stats and protect the August gang. Cordell tracked Antonio to a warehouse on the edge of town. But then the son of a bitch got away.
Jesus. Well, that certainly explains the last few hours. The chief's missing and the August gang are causing mayhem all over town. It's chaos out there and...
Come in, Central. This is Unit 71.
Go ahead, 71.
The August gang is hitting the Dutch Exchange ACB Bank. They've got a huge force out here, heavily armed. We're gonna need everything we can get.
Copy that, 71. Help is on the way. You heard us, Sergeant. Get your asses down there pronto.
Yes, ma'am. On our way.
All units, be advised the August gang is going after the Dutch Exchange ACB Bank's gold reserves. We need everyone down there now.
Focus!
Jesus, this has to be every August gang goon in town. Well, if it's a showdown they want, let's give it to them.
Shots fired!
Target is down.
She's
shooting! That's one of ours! Look out, they're tooled up! Shots fired! That's a police officer! One less bad guy. She's shooting! Look out! She's backing! Take him down!
Just where the hell are you taking me, Antonio?
You know me. I'm just a sentimental fool. We're going back to where it all started, just a few stories higher.
The rooftop in Capital, huh?
Where else? Hey, where'd you get that radio? Give me that.
Go down! Over here! She's shooting! Did you hear that? Sounds like Antonio as the chief over at Kavanaugh's. Listen, the armory's got a couple of old bolt-action rifles. Same style I used back in Korea. If you can get on that rooftop, distract him, and give me time to line up a shot, I might be able to take Antonio down.
Sounds risky.
I think we're all out of safe plans at this point. I'll see you there, kid. Target is down. Take her down! You got your ears on, kid? I'm in position. I can see them on the roof. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
That's the spirit. Your old man will be proud of you. The chief's gonna have a lot to answer for after this. But, Nick, no matter how this goes, I wanted to say it's been an honor working with you. You caught me on my way out, but you remind me of why I joined the force in the first place. Now let's hope my aim's not too out of whack after all this time. Ready when you are.
Cordell? Jesus, son, what are you?
That's enough out of you, Ricky. If Nick wants to join us, I say the more the merrier. Aha, here we go. Ricky and Nicky. You two could have a TV show.
Lining up my shot. Keep him talking.
Two nitwit cops who got in over their heads and lost them.
You don't have to do this, Antonio.
Oh, yeah? Explain that to your old pal Ricky here. If he hadn't tried to double-cross me, I have a feeling he and I would be having a much more pleasant evening.
They keep moving. I need to adjust.
I made you, Ricky! You and that crybaby Cordell. And now after all we've been through, you thought you'd take me down by bringing in this pathetic orphan! Guy doesn't look old enough to drive, let alone take down the most successful gang in Inferno City history!
Nick.
You and me could have run this city for decades, you idiot. Now, I'm gonna have to blow your brains out and throw you off of this building instead. You useless, pig-headed piece of...
Damn it! I missed! Reloading!
Somebody shoot him!
Oh, my leg. Must have caught a ricochet. I think I'll live. But Nick, I also think I owe you some answers.
Why did you and my dad help Antonio?
It was a means to an end. The department was underfunded. Couldn't get proper equipment. My officers were going out, just getting picked off. Your dad was the one who met Antonio. Then the two of us hatched the plan. Orchestrate some high-profile wins to get the resources we needed. In exchange, we passed the August Gang's share of the hardware we seized from their rivals. We thought we had it under control, but it got away from us.
You're complicit in my father's murder.
And it's the greatest regret of my life. He was my best friend. As you got older, our arrangement with the August Gang bothered him. More and more. In the spring of '78, they were really testing us. One of ours got killed by an August Gang goon. Young guy, fresh out of the academy. We knew exactly what happened and couldn't do a damn thing about it. Your dad couldn't let it go. Kept saying, what if it was Nick? A couple days later, he storms out, saying he's going to the DA in the morning. I called Antonio. I had no choice. Antonio said he was just going to talk some sense into him. If I'd known how it was going to go down, I never would have done that. And I live with that every day when I look in the mirror.
So why'd you double-cross Antonio?
After I saw you in my office, I had a feeling you were sniffing around your dad's case, and it started eating at me. I can't bring him back, but I could try to lead you to the truth. I knew it was you up on that rooftop listening in. I'll give you top marks for effort on that one. But I made you right away. That was good, though. I was glad to know you were on our trail.
I have nothing more to say to you.
I won't ask you to forgive me, Nick. I know it's probably not possible. The only way I can do what's right is to put my fate in your hands. Behind the picture in my office, there's a safe. The code is the date that will haunt me forever. I'm sure you can figure out when that was. The documents inside are enough to prove everything 10 times over. Do with that what you will. I understand if you decide to take me down. Just know that your father's legacy will be tarnished along with mine. It's only fair I leave that up to you.
This is it. The truth about Dad, the Chief, and the August gang. All here in black and white. Do I tell the world, or let his secrets die with him?
Hello, Officer Cordell, isn't it? Look, we're stretched thin tonight covering all the chaos out there. Whatever this is, can it wait?
No, it can't. You need to read this.
What's so important? Jackson's corrupt. Your father, too? This will change everything.
People deserve to know.
I understand how hard this must have been. Wait, where are you going?
Me? Back to work, I guess.
Driving around, got no place to go. The wind in our hair takes the back roads. We had time on our side.
All right, settle down. This is a big day for the precinct. After a long search, we finally have our new top dog. I want you all to welcome Yasmin Singh, our new chief. Chief Singh?
Thank you, Lieutenant Kowalski. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I look forward to getting this precinct and this city back into fighting shape. And I look forward to getting to know each and every one of you. Back to you, Lieutenant.
All right, you heard the lady. This precinct is getting a fresh start and putting the past behind it. Except one big piece of the past I see right here in front of me. Kelly, aren't you supposed to be retired? What the hell are you doing in my briefing room?
I thought you were gonna go live in the Grand Canyon or something.
Okay, I get it. As you all know, the last few weeks have been eventful.
Eagle Eye, Kelly.
Thank you, yes, but in all the excitement, I realized something important. I joined the department for a reason. I love this city. I love this precinct. And I'm not done with either one just yet. Looks like you got Eagle Eye Kelly to kick around a little while longer.
Knew you couldn't stay away.
Is that why all the donuts are missing?
Good to have you back, Sergeant. Now, you have your assignments. Let's get to work. Hey, Cordell, I understand why you did what you did. I can't believe the chief got away with what he was doing for that long. You might not have made too many friends with that move, but you showed me what you're made of. You're a fine officer and a credit to the badge. Now get out there and make Averno City proud.
Officer Cordell, it was an exceptionally brave thing to go public against my predecessor. Your colleagues might take issue with your decision, but it was the right call. No one should be above the law. The only way we can be sure justice is served is to be unafraid to turn the spotlight on ourselves. You focus on staying safe outside these walls. I'll make sure you don't get any static inside them. That will be all, officer.
Hey, Nick. I managed to retire for about 10 minutes there. Long enough to make it to the Grand Canyon, at least. Clarice, Barbara, and I. They both say I cried, but I'm pretty sure it was the light playing tricks. It's awful windy out there. Anyway, I wanted to tell you, I can't imagine doing what you did. Brass ones. And no mistake. Guess I still got a lot to learn. All right. You ready to hit the streets again, partner?